promised you a change. So I've come to Seaton in Devon. I haven't fished it before. I don't know why I haven't fished it before. It's so easy. You can literally park your car right there, take a few steps over the wall, and you're right on the beach. There's no huge bank to walk up, no slogging for miles with all your kit. It's really, really easy. It's just a small tide tonight. It's May Day bank holiday today, so Monday the 1st of May. Only been here literally on the first cast now, so the one rod I've got a 2-hook clip down rig with squid and sand eel on, and the other one is also squid and sand eel, but that's slightly larger bait on an up and over rig, slightly larger hooks. The 2-hook one I've put at about medium range, and the up and over I've boshed out as far as I can, hoping for a ray. I've also have my 2 1/4 pound test curve carp rod with me, so just a little light one, bait runner reel, and that's got half a bluey on it, and that's literally 15-20 yards out in the gutter area. So you know what I'm after there, hoping for a bass. There is a bit of a breeze actually, but it's coming straight over the top. It's a northerly wind. Just got frozen baits, as I just mentioned, bluey, squid, sand eels, plenty of those, and I've got a few prawns as well. So yeah, feeling nice and optimistic. I brought some gear to cook some food tonight, so I had a lovely little comment on my last video from a viewer called Roz, so hello Roz, and thank you for your comment. Roz requested a catch and cook with dogfish. Quite a bit of kit I've had to bring with me for it, so hopefully we get the dogfish. I'll show you how I skin mine. There's more than one way to skin a cat shark. Everything, including the cooking probably, and the skinning of the fish, and all the rest of it is going to be in the dark. So these have been in for around 20 minutes or so now, so I'm going to pull them in for a freshen up, just in case there's some spider crabs around. And I'm sitting here with bare hooks, so we'll check it out and see what's going on. Little update then. So it's 20 to 11 at the moment, so low water was half hour ago, and high water is at 4:45 this morning. So a few hours to high water yet. There's loads of spider crabs out there. The baits are coming back stripped, but we'll see. It is what it is. Just keep putting the fresh baits out. So the spider crabs are pretty devastating at the moment. Everything's coming back completely stripped. Oh dear. Actually just had a bite. Oh. Eventually got our dogfish, and it's only 20 to 3 in the morning, so it's a bit of a late supper. I'm going to dispatch this guy and then we can make our dinner. So we have our dogfish. I've knocked him over the head, I've cut him in the back there. Lots of different ways that people do this. Just pick a point. I go in just to one side of one of the fins. So then I'm going to work my way up. Using the knife just to follow the backbone. There. So there you have your 2 fillets so far with the skin still on. I'm sorry, I know this is very difficult in the dark, but I'm just going to put those one side a minute. And with a sharp little knife, going at the back. Work your way up. So there you have your 2 fillets that are now skinned. I'm just going to tidy them up. What I'm going to do now is just give these a wash off. And we're going to dice them up. That's going to be loads for one. Stick that in there. So we're going to make Kung Pao dogfish then, folks. We're going to start the first process on our dogfish, which is called velveting. And guess what? That bit of footage vanished off the face of the earth. I don't know what happened to it. So the velveting process, basically, I took the dogfish that was in the bowl, egg whites, a couple of spoons of cornflour, just mixed it all up to make like a thin batter around all the dogfish. What we're going to do is warm up some rice. I've cheated a little bit by bringing some pre-cooked rice with me. So I'm literally just going to heat up some water in a mug, dump the bag of rice in it so it can warm up like that. Okay, our pan's getting really nice and hot now. So add in there some oil. And then we're just going to add our fish bit by bit. At this point, you just want to sort of seal all the fish off and separate it up, just so you haven't got it all in big clumps. Once you have all the fish sealed off, then take it out of the pan. I'm just going to put it onto a paper plate. Okay, so obviously this will be better in a wok. I don't have a wok with me, I'm just doing it in a frying pan. First thing, I've got chopped spring onions. Not traditional, but I'm putting some leek in as well, boil. Some finely chopped ginger. Quite a lot of ginger. You'd use dried chilies, but I'm using fresh today. So there's the chilies, the garlic, and that's the szechuan pepper. Right, nuts. These are cashew nuts. Peanuts are traditionally used, but I like cashews. And we're going to pop our fish back in. Then we're going to go with some shaoxing wine. Soy sauce. A bit of oyster sauce. And some hoisin. We're almost ready. So right at the end I'm going to put some asparagus spears in. Keep them really crunchy and fresh. Okay, spring onion and coriander. We're coming right into the British asparagus season now. This is British asparagus. It's absolutely beautiful. That smells absolutely amazing. Bring him in here. Right. Okay. What do you think, YouTube? So this is our dogfish and asparagus kung pao with steamed rice on Seaton Beach. Seriously, it's like butter. Ah. Pretty pokey with all that chilli in it though. The asparagus is really crunchy and fresh. It's so easy to overcook asparagus and knacker it. Just don't overcook it. Actually, one small dogfish gives you a lot of meat. It's pretty nice. Like I said, I'll put the ingredients in the description. It's all pretty simple stuff, really. Once you got everything prepared and you're all set, then it's pretty plain sailing, really. I better check some baits. Gonna be nothing left by now. Well, thanks as always for watching, everyone. Very much appreciate it. Did, however, get a few mackerel at first light, so a few mackerel for the freezer for the next fishing trip. So that's great, nice to see. That's my first ones of the year. I'll catch you on the next one. If you did enjoy what you saw today, please like and subscribe, and see you next time. Cheers, bye bye.